Unbridled joy after that one.
From the 33, here's second down and 7.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw.
Addison hauls it in.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. He's exceeded his receiving yards from a week ago, and we're still in the first half. It's a first down.
Well, looks like they'll move things around here.
They'll run on first down. It's Griffith, and he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
2nd down and 8.
Operating from the gun, Wiggins.
Completes this to Addison out left.
And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. So apparently some grabbing of the jersey there on the O-line.
Yeah, just look in the interior, and that's where the penalty occurred.
Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty. Back to throw. Wiggins. Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. 3rd down.
Well, partner, guaranteed they approach this play with the idea of making up ground to make 3rd down manageable. Unfortunately, with that incompletion, right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need a big 3rd down play in order to pick up the yardage needed.
Eluding the pressure right.
And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there. And now 4th down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived. And I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because...
And how about this, a fake? And this is incomplete. A huge gamble, and it does not pay off. They fake the punt. It doesn't work out. And Dallas, they'll take over in terrific field position. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He finds Ross. Right side, it's complete. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 14 yards, good for a Cowboy first down.
And I like the idea here. Get the ball in his hands, even if it's in the passing game. 3 catches a week ago, and he does a nice job here to pick up yardage.
Lamb in motion left.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it.
Open man, right side, it's Lamb.
And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. A 14-yard pickup. That's 14 yards on 2 straight plays.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
Ball at the 9 on 2nd and 8. On play action, May
rolling to his right. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
But that was actually throwing game 101 right there. You challenge double coverage like that, you're liable to get burned. Fortunate that was just incomplete.
2nd They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown. A 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Cowboys are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Now the extra point up and good by Aubrey. And we've got a tie game here in a back-and-forth first half. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21-all the score as the kick's away. And no chance to see a return on the dynamic kickoff. They'll move this out to the 30-yard line. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. They'll start on the ground here on first down.
Now he's loose again. He may go.
And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. A great play there. On his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Jets have taken the lead. Point after, right down the middle. And they will take a 7-point lead. The Jets kick team out now to boot this one away. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And this will leave them a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
What a way to start a drive. An excellent run, a tone setter, and now, if you want to take a shot on second down and go play action and make it look like the same exact play and throw it over the top, you can do so because you've established the run in a big way.
And him, he touchdown in the end, but a big play on that one. Had to put that ball in there with a little extra zip, but he put it right where it needed to be.
Yeah, and that little extra pace that he had on the pass, that required a little extra concentration for him, didn't it? Ball can get on you pretty quick in that manner, and he handled it well and picked up the first down.
From the shotgun, it's May.
Going right side here, and that's complete. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half.
Second and a couple.
Buffalo 18.
From the gun, it's May. This ball tipped, and it's going to be incomplete. Fortunate maybe to get that back. It's third down.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And this is caught. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. A great effort there with his second touchdown here in this first half.
And the Cowboys are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the first half. Aubrey good with a PAT.
And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. So right back to square one, tied at 28 as he kicks it away.
And no run back here. That's going to be a touchback, and we'll bring it out to the 30-yard line. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And they've got a little under 40 seconds to go if they want to try to put something together here.
Throwing to start the drive. Wiggins. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line.
And they'll come up 2nd and 7.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw.
And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's third down.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Looking to throw. Wiggins. And able to catch it on the left sideline, but they're going to rule him out of bounds. So it'll be incomplete. Certainly one they'd like to have back as it brings up 4th down. And look at this. Another fake. And this is incomplete. A huge gamble, and it does not pay off. They fake the punt. It doesn't work out, and it'll be a turnover on downs. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And the Jets pressure too much as down he goes. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. And the job becomes twice as difficult now after the sack. It's 2nd and 20. Back to throw here. Throwing left side here, and it's complete. Now a signal and a timeout call as it comes with 9 seconds to go in this first half of play. So on 3rd down, the field goal unit will come out as they'll try to get 3 before half. It'll be a 47-yard attempt from the left hash. And this one is right down the middle, and they have regained the lead.
So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
So 6 seconds, all that remains of this first half as the kick is away. And no run back forthcoming, so this will come out to the 30.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And only 6 seconds on the clock, so time likely for just one play.
And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the 2nd quarter. The final shot before break. Wiggins. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. It's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the second half.
And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, Good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner,
yeah, they went into the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
Let's go. 19, Tiger. 18, Pioneer. Let's go.
Back to throw now on first down. Wide open receiver complete. And he is into the end zone for the Cowboy touchdown. From 21 yards away.
And the Cowboys come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. Aubrey now for the point after.
And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And we will not have a return. They'll bring this to the 30. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all?
I think it does, at least a little bit, because now urgency has to start setting in. You can't go out there and go 3 and out and run the risk of falling behind substantially, but you have to do it without pressing, because pressing, that'll lead you into bigger errors.
And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
You've got to be impressed by that defensive front on reps like those. They were not being moved off the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that gain.
From the 44-yard line, here's a 2nd and 8.
They'll keep it on the ground. Griffith. And he's got this pretty close to a first down at the Cowboys' 37. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Not liking the look. They'll change the play.
On 3rd down, it's Griffith. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving.
Someone's been having a good game so far, and you know something? A lot has been power running. They decided to turn him loose again on 3rd down, didn't they?
They did indeed. He delivered the tough yards.
In motion right is Addison. Now a fake on the jet sweep, and they'll instead run up the middle, down to about the 32.
Let's give a lot of credit to the offensive line. They've been able to move the ball really well on the ground the entire game, and while that wasn't a huge one, that's okay. They'll take them in short, steady bursts.
Now 2nd and 8 at the 32-yard line.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Flushed out right. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Nothing open downfield. He had to get that one out in a hurry because he just knew he was about to take a big shot. Probably couldn't get his legs into the throw. Became an all-arm throw, trying to check it down to his running back. Incomplete.
From the gun on 3rd down, Wiggins.
He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield.
And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
And this is an offense in need of getting a few good things to happen. Here's one right here. They've had their share of struggles in key moments, but that's a nice throw and nice work after the throw. And they're set up now.
And it's a touchdown for the Jets. A 5-yard touchdown.
And the Jets are back within a score.
Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead is down to a field goal. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
Taking it about the 1.
Oh, a good-looking return set up here.
And a great return, solid field position. He's up all the way to the 45-yard line.
At some point, we're going to get it through our heads. Special teams, special teams, special teams. The spark that often wins games.
Ready.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive.
Pretty important third quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just talking about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
Looking to throw, May.
Quick hitter here, it's complete.
5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
3rd and 5.
7 Pirates, go! Come 19, 18, run.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Throw left side, complete to Ross. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. It'll be a gain of 5, and that's going to bring up a 4th down.
70 Timberwolves, come on.
And they go play action with May.
They'll roll him out right. That is caught. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. 21 yards there. A big play on 4th down.
65 cat. Here we go.
Throwing here is May.
That's going to be caught. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown.
CeeDee Lamb.
25 yards for the touchdown.
And the Cowboys are able to extend their lead. The extra point up and good by Aubrey.
And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they've got to be pretty revved up, don't you think? Everything they were doing was working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, play at the same tempo and the same pace. Still a lot of time left to make something happen in this one.
Well, thanks for joining us here on a Thursday night in the NFL. Third quarter, 2nd and 10 coming up.
Flush to his right. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete.
And he'll be brought down with a penalty flag on the field. It was a late decision to throw, and it might have been too late.
Maybe worse than the loss of yardage, they also lose the down. So now it's 3rd and long.
Now they'll change things around before the snap.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He finds his man, complete. That's Griffith. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. Able to convert on 3rd and 14. A terrific play call.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them. And these guys have been taking advantage so far.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down.
This completes to Corley. And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line.
Under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10. Now a handoff up the middle. Griffith. And he'll be taken down right around the 41-yard line.
Down inside the 20. Wow, 204 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here.
They'll keep it on the ground. It's Griffith. 20. That one 28 yards on the ground.
This has been a good drive so far, and it's been the running game for the most part that's powered them down there.
Back now in Arlington. It's Jet football, but they trail here as we start the fourth quarter.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
Up the middle they go. Griffith. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. A 13-yard touchdown run.
And the Jets have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth.
Extra point right down the middle. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. And the touchdown apparently not enough. They want more, an onside kick. And they've got it. They recovered it. They hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down.
Well, CD, you understand. I mean, they're so eager trying to get back in this game here in the fourth quarter, but they touched that one a little too early before it went 10 yards.
Brandon, in such a high-stakes scenario, everyone's feeling the pressure on this play. The special teams coordinator, which...
And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted.
And the Jets are right back in this football game.
Well, this D, particularly the secondary, has been picked apart at points here tonight. They finally, though, get to the quarterback, get a pick.
And we know this about him. He loves night games, loves the spotlight, loves being the center of attention. I will bet you that he ran off the field almost chuckling to himself. They finally got one.
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.
And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line. He's on quite the interception run. He had 2 last week, another one here. Remember, he's not a DB, he's a linebacker.
But how many of those linebackers started as DBs and pumped themselves up into being linebackers? So the ball skills are the same, right? The coverage skills and responsibilities are the same, and he is paying it off in a big, big way.
Both teams working on short rest, but this has been one of the better Thursday night games we've seen as they come up here on 1st and 10.
To throw, it's May.
That's complete right around the 8. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown.
CeeDee Lamb
with his 2nd touchdown of the night.
And the Cowboys are able to build on to their fourth quarter lead. Aubrey good with a PAT.
And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And not willing to risk a return. This ball's going to come out to the 30-yard line. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Well, that last touchdown we just saw, what an important one. Now it's back to a 2-score deficit for this crew as they take the field here, and they are in desperate need of finding the end zone. Line of scrimmage, the 24. This is 2nd and 6.
It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. 7 yards there and a first down. Operating from the gun, Wiggins. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end.
2nd and 7.
They'll look to throw again. Being chased out left. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
And a smart play there. He's probably saying, I wish I would have done that on the last drive instead of throwing the interception.
The Jets on 3rd down. They've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. This is 3rd and 7. Back to throw again.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 33. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Griffith. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. They'll look to throw here on first down. That one taken in by Corley. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. Escaping the pressure right. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
And that's a wise decision. Remember, he threw the pick on the last drive. This time he says, I'm not forcing one. I'm just getting it out of here.
They'll look to throw for it on 3rd and 1.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And the Jets are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as they find a way to convert there on 3rd and 1.
1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Off the play fake. Wiggins rolling to his left. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. Taking it in from 4 yards out.
And the Jets have cut it back within a score.
Point after, right down the middle. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. And I guess the touchdown wasn't enough. They want the onside kick as well. And the Cowboys are able to recover.
Yeah, you got to wait until that ball goes 10 yards. They did not. They hit it before, and that draws the flag every time.
And there's no doubt in my mind that converting an onside kick has never been tougher in the NFL with the new rules. So trying to get it to 10 yards, timing up perfectly, that's tough enough to begin with. But when you go ahead and grab it before it goes, you've got no shot then.
Left side to Lamb.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. It's a gain of 12, and the Cowboys pick up the first.
Well, how about this aggressive approach? Got the lead, 4th quarter, continuing to throw the football. Are you thinking about Super Bowl 51? Atlanta had the lead against New England, and they ended up giving it up?
I was going to say don't say it, but you did say it.
I did, didn't I?
Yeah, anybody watching Atlanta, our apologies. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2. They'll keep it on the ground. Ross. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. A great play there. His 2nd touchdown of the night. And they are able to add on to their advantage.
The extra point up and good by Aubrey.
And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And no chance to see a return on the dynamic kickoff. They'll move this out to the 30-yard line. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, they trail by 2 scores here in the 4th quarter. This drive becomes very critical.
And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29.
Yeah, you only get a 1-yard buffer there from the line of scrimmage, and he got downfield a little too far, and the flag came out.
And they'll bring the big tight end across the formation left. Back to throw. Wiggins got his man complete over the middle. It's Griffith. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. And they'll send the tight end in motion. On first down, he'll drop to throw. He finds his man complete. That's Griffith. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40.
All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10. And a good push up front, and he's able to navigate his way down inside the 30.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports.
And the Jets first down.
This is 1st and 10.
Looking to throw. Wiggins.
Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
Whew, that's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle so they're ready if a tackle happens inbounds.
Throwing left side, it's complete. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line.
Here's 1st down.
Operating from the gun. Wiggins. And this is caught now for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a one-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
And the Cowboys are able to recover. A big mistake in that spot. You got to let it go, Tim.
They didn't give themselves a chance. They had an opportunity, touched it first. Now they're in a really bad spot.
We've got to have two hands on the football here as they run on 1st down. Knifes his way forward here, but just 3 yards on the play. 2nd down.
I like the call there because that was one to take time off the clock and get them closer to getting out of here with a W. In the mind of the play caller, all you want to hear is tick, tick, tick.
Another run on 2nd down, trying to cover up.
And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
Here comes 3rd and about a foot.
They'll keep it on the ground. Ross.
And he will have a Cowboys 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
The Jets going to go ahead and use their final timeout as it comes with exactly a minute to go in the football game.
5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on 1st down.
And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. It'll go as a gain of 12, and that should just about wrap this one up. It's 1st and goal, and a late touchdown at this stage could officially salt this one away.
Going for the knockout punch. They'll try and run.
And this time the yards won't come so easy as they'll, in fact, tackle him behind the line.
Behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and goal at the 11-yard line.
You'd have to think likely another running play coming here. 2nd and 11.
Let's go.
That one looks like he'll throw here. And this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown.
Aubrey now for the PAT.
And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And no run back here. That's going to be a touchback, and we'll bring it out to the 30-yard line. They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
Throwing to start the drive. Wiggins.
And that's going to be incomplete.
Give him big credit for his coverage right there, because when he saw the route break deep, he stayed in position to prevent a completion while avoiding any risk of a flag.
Here's second down.
Back to throw. Wiggins. Oh, what a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch.
Well, this was a fun one today if you like points.